Did you know that the way you sleep could be silently putting your health at risk? As a physician who has dedicated my career to caring for older adults, I've seen firsthand how a good night's sleep can be the difference between healthy and ill. Today, I'm going to unveil the truth about sleeping positions that might be silently harming your health. We'll explore which positions can increase your risk of stroke and cardiovascular disease. Don't miss this important information. Your health may depend on it. There are 3 primary sleeping positions: face up, face down, and face sideways. Each one affects your body in unique ways, especially as we age past 60. Most people assume that any position will do, as long as they get their hours of rest. However, research paints a different picture, so let's delve into the science. The stomach position, while popular, is associated with increased risk of neck pain and digestive issues due to pressure on the stomach. Side sleeping, particularly on the left side, promotes better digestion, reduces snoring, and benefits pregnant women. Back sleeping, on the other hand, is linked to fewer neck and back problems. All 3 positions have their pros and cons, but one thing is clear: your choice can significantly impact your health. However, recent studies reveal a stark reality. 1 in 5 individuals over the age of 60 falls asleep in a manner that jeopardizes their well-being. For instance, individuals who favor the face-down position experience reduced blood flow to the brain, leading to lower oxygen levels. Over time, this can manifest as memory loss, slower cognitive processing, or an increased risk of dementia. Additionally, face-down sleeping raises the risk of stroke by narrowing blood vessels and elevating blood pressure. Now, imagine spending a third of your life in a position that's silently damaging your health. That's why it's crucial to prioritize your sleeping posture, ensuring you choose what's best for your body. Are you ready to discover the surprising connection between your sleeping posture and your heart's health? Did you know that the way you lay your head at night can affect your blood pressure and overall cardiovascular health? A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association reveals some shocking insights. Researchers discovered that sleeping on your right side can lead to a significant increase in blood pressure. On the other hand, sleeping on your left side can actually reduce the risk of heart disease. But that's not all. Another surprising finding is that those who sleep on their backs tend to have higher levels of insulin in their blood, potentially increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. These revelations emphasize the importance of paying attention to your sleeping posture. By making simple adjustments, you can support better heart health and reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases. So tonight, before you drift off to sleep, consider switching to your left side and giving your heart a helping hand. Next, we're going to discuss the unexpected link between your sleep position and your pelvic floor health. You might be surprised to learn that the way you sleep can have a profound impact on your pelvic floor muscles. As we age, maintaining a strong pelvic floor becomes increasingly important for both men and women. For women, it helps support the bladder, uterus, and other pelvic organs, while for men, it plays a vital role in prostate health. Studies show that sleeping in a supine position can put pressure on the pelvic floor muscles, potentially weakening them over time. This can lead to issues like bladder control problems, pelvic organ prolapses, and even contribute to the progression of rectal dysfunction. Fortunately, by making simple adjustments to your sleeping position, you can help preserve the strength and function of your pelvic floor muscles. Try sleeping on your side and using pillows to support your hips and knees. This can help alleviate pressure on your pelvic floor and promote better overall health in this region. Prioritizing the health of your pelvic floor is essential for a comfortable and active life. By making conscious choices about your sleeping position, you can take proactive steps towards maintaining a stronger, healthier pelvic floor as you age. Here's another astonishing fact. According to the National Institute on Aging, approximately 25% of individuals over 65 wake up multiple times each night. Frequent awakenings disrupt sleep quality and leave individuals feeling unrefreshed in the morning. Research suggests that sleep disturbances like frequent waking are closely associated with an elevated risk of stroke, heart disease, and cognitive decline. It's essential to address the underlying causes of frequent waking to mitigate these risks. One common cause is inadequate hydration throughout the day. When the body doesn't receive sufficient fluids, it can lead to dehydration, causing the bladder to squeeze excessively and triggering nighttime awakenings. Another contributing factor is the decline of natural melatonin levels with age. Melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles, becomes less effective as we grow older, making it more challenging to maintain restful sleep. Additionally, medical conditions such as sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, and nocturnal seizures can disrupt sleep patterns and lead to frequent waking. Furthermore, medications like diuretics and certain antidepressants can have side effects that interfere with sleep, contributing to the problem. If you find yourself waking up multiple times each night, it's crucial to consult with your healthcare provider. They can help identify any underlying medical conditions or medication side effects that may be contributing to your sleep disturbances. By addressing these issues, you can improve your sleep quality and reduce the associated health risks. Picture this: it's 2 a.m. and you find yourself wide awake again. You toss and turn for a while, but those precious hours before dawn slip away. You might think this is just a quirk of getting older, but it's not. In fact, this common issue experienced by many seniors is a silent red flag for potential health risks. As a doctor who specializes in senior care, I've witnessed firsthand the profound impact sleep disturbances can have on a person's well-being. Waking up frequently at night, especially after 2 a.m., can be an early sign of cardiovascular disease. It's a silent warning that your heart might be in trouble. You see, when you wake up repeatedly in the middle of the night, it disrupts your body's natural sleep rhythm. This disruption affects the balance of essential hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, leading to elevated blood pressure. Over time, persistently high blood pressure strains the heart and blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Imagine this: you're fast asleep when suddenly you jolt awake, gasping for breath. You sit up in bed, heart pounding, and realize you can't seem to catch your breath. Before you dismiss it as a one-off, consider this: if you're experiencing recurrent episodes of sleep disruption like this, it's crucial to seek medical attention. These episodes, known as sleep apnea, are a warning sign of serious health issues. Sleep apnea occurs when your breathing repeatedly stops and starts while you sleep, leading to fragmented rest and daytime drowsiness. Untreated, it can strain your heart and increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. The truth is, many seniors with sleep apnea don't even realize they have it. The hallmark symptom is persistent daytime sleepiness, which can be mistaken for other age-related issues like fatigue or low energy. Recognizing the signs of sleep apnea in yourself or a loved one is vital. If you notice pauses in breathing, persistent daytime sleepiness, or loud snoring followed by silence, it's time to consult a healthcare professional. Early diagnosis and treatment of sleep apnea can prevent more serious health complications down the road. Remember, your sleep is vital to your overall health. Don't ignore these warning signs. Seek help and ensure you get the restful sleep you need. Are you tired of tossing and turning at night, unsure of what's keeping you awake? Did you know that nearly half of individuals over the age of 65 report difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep? Sleeplessness can be frustrating and exhausting, but it's not uncommon among seniors. Fortunately, there are effective strategies to improve sleep quality naturally. One approach is cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBIT. This non-drug therapy helps individuals identify and modify thoughts and behaviors that interfere with sleep. CBIT teaches relaxation techniques, sleep hygiene practices, and stimulus control to create a conducive sleep environment. Another option is the use of sleep aids, including over-the-counter options like melatonin or prescription medications like zolpidem. However, it's essential to consult a healthcare professional before using sleep aids, as they can have side effects or interact with other medications. Prioritizing sleep is crucial for overall health and well-being. By implementing these strategies, seniors can improve their sleep quality, reduce insomnia symptoms, and wake up feeling refreshed and energized. Sweet dreams, and may your nights be filled with peaceful slumber, and your days with renewed vigor. And there you have it. The way we sleep profoundly affects our health. Making changes to our sleeping positions can significantly reduce the risks of stroke, heart disease, and other health concerns. Remember, seemingly small changes like adjusting your sleeping position can lead to substantial improvements in your health and well-being. Embrace these changes, prioritize your rest, and wake up every day feeling rejuvenated and ready to embrace life to the fullest. Thank you for joining me on this journey to better health and deeper sleep. Until next time, sleep well and live vibrantly. Hello there. Welcome to our channel, where medical topics are made easy. Today's topic is why drinking plain water at night can disturb your sleep. Have you ever found yourself waking up in the middle of the night just because you drank a little bit too much water before bed? Well, it turns out that drinking too much water, especially plain water, can actually mess with your sleep, which is kind of crazy, right? So, why does this happen? And is there anything you can do to fix it? Well, keep watching to find out. So first off, let me ask you a question. How many times do you go to the bathroom at night? For some people, it's only once or twice, while others might have to get up a lot more frequently. Well, it turns out that drinking a lot of water before bed can make you go to the bathroom even more often, especially as you get older. And that's because, as we age, our bodies don't do a very good job of holding on to water and important minerals like sodium, magnesium, and potassium. This means that we have to pee more often, but it can also make us feel uncomfortable and a little off balance. And the worst part is that it can make sleeping way harder than it should be. For example, when you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, it can take a while for you to get back to sleep. Your brain gets super alert when you go to the bathroom, and it takes some time for it to wind down again. Plus, when you pee during the night, your body releases all these hormones that are supposed to help you stay awake. And trust me, this can really mess with your sleep quality. Now, it's not just about going to the bathroom more often. Drinking too much water, especially plain water, can also mess with the balance of important minerals in your body. For instance, when you drink a lot of water, it can wash away important minerals like potassium, calcium, and magnesium. Now, these minerals are like little helpers that tell your muscles when to relax and when to get moving. But when they're not in balance, your muscles might not work the way they should. So, for example, when you're trying to sleep, your muscles should be nice and relaxed. But if there's not enough potassium in your body, your muscles might feel all tense and it can be hard to fall asleep. Plus, when you drink a lot of water before bed, it can make your blood super diluted. This can also make your muscles feel a little off, and it can make it harder to get a good night's sleep. In fact, studies have shown that when your blood is too diluted, it can make your heart work overtime to pump blood around your body, and that can make you feel all kinds of weird and uncomfortable, which is the last thing you want to feel when you're trying to go to sleep. Okay, so now let's talk about the real reason why drinking too much water, especially plain water, can mess with your sleep. You ready for this? It's all about your kidneys. When you drink a lot of water, your kidneys have to work overtime to get rid of all that extra fluid. Now, normally, this isn't a big deal, but when you're trying to sleep, your kidneys can get a little lazy, and it can take a while for them to get back into action. So, if you drink a lot of water before bed, it can take your kidneys longer to get rid of it, and that can make you wake up in the middle of the night for a bathroom break. And it's not just about having to go to the bathroom. Drinking too much water can also make your body release too much of a hormone called vasopressin. Vasopressin is supposed to help your body hold on to water, but when there's too much of it in your system, it can make your blood vessels super tight, and you guessed it, that can make your blood pressure go up. And let's be real, high blood pressure is the last thing you want when you're trying to sleep. Alright, so we've talked about how drinking too much water, especially plain water, can make you go to the bathroom more often, mess with your body's mineral balance, make your muscles feel all tense, and make your kidneys and blood pressure go a little crazy. But there's one more thing that drinking too much water can do. It can actually mess with your hormones. When you drink a lot of water, your body can start to lose important minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. And when that happens, it can mess with your body's hormone balance. For instance, when you don't have enough sodium in your body, it can make you feel super tired and weak. And trust me, that's not going to help you sleep better. Plus, when you drink a lot of water before bed, it can make you pee more often. And every time you go to the bathroom, your body releases a hormone called aldosterone. Aldosterone is supposed to help your body balance its fluids and minerals. But when there's too much of it in your system, it can make your muscles feel all tense, and it can make you feel anxious. And let's be real, anxiety is the last thing you need when you're trying to sleep. Okay, so let's take a moment to recap everything we've talked about. Drinking too much water, especially plain water, can make you go to the bathroom more often, mess with your body's mineral balance, make your muscles feel all tense, and mess with your hormones. And let's be real, none of that is going to help you sleep better. But wait, there's more. Drinking too much water, especially plain water, can also make your sleep worse because of something called sleep inertia. Sleep inertia is basically the groggy feeling you get when you wake up in the middle of the night. And let's be real, It's not exactly fun to try to go back to sleep after experiencing that. Plus, when you're up in the middle of the night, your body releases all these hormones that are supposed to keep you awake and alert, and trust me, that is not going to help you get back to sleep. And if you're already struggling to sleep, having to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom can make things even worse. Studies have shown that if you wake up in the middle of the night for any reason, it can take your body up to 2 hours to get back to sleep. And let's be real, we don't have time to spare when it comes to getting a good night's sleep. And if that wasn't bad enough, waking up in the middle of the night can also mess with your body's natural sleep cycle. Your body goes through different sleep cycles throughout the night, and when you wake up in the middle of one of these cycles, it can make it harder to go back to sleep. So you might be wondering, how much water should I be drinking before bed? Well, according to experts, you should drink enough water before bed to keep you hydrated, but not so much that it makes you have to go to the bathroom all night long. Most people need about 8 cups of water a day, but it's important to listen to your body and drink when you're thirsty. And if you're thirsty in the evening, a couple of small sips are totally fine. Just don't chug a whole glass of water right before bed. And if you're worried about whether or not you're drinking enough water during the day, don't stress. You can use a free app to track how much water you're drinking and set reminders, so you don't forget to take sips throughout the day. Another tip is to switch to warmer drinks in the evening. Warm drinks like herbal tea or milk can help your body relax and make it easier to fall asleep. They can also help you stay hydrated without making you have to go to the bathroom all night long. And finally, you can try adding a little flavor to your water. If you're not a fan of plain water, you can add a little flavor with some sliced cucumbers, mint leaves or berries. This can make it more enjoyable to drink water throughout the day and make you less likely to reach for sugary drinks that will dehydrate you. Okay, so now you know all the reasons why drinking too much water, especially plain water, can make it harder to sleep and what you can do to fix it. So remember, don't chug a glass of water right before bed. Stay hydrated during the day. Switch to warm drinks in the evening and add some flavor to your water. Sweet dreams. Alright friends, that's a wrap on today's topic. We hope you learned something new and we encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss out on our future videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to our channel. As a physician who has cared for older adults for decades, I've seen just how profoundly sleep can affect your health. The truth is, after 60, many of us struggle with lighter sleep, nighttime trips to the bathroom, or waking up feeling unrested. But sometimes the solution isn't a pill. It can be found in simple, natural choices we make before bed. Tonight, I want to share with you the top 5 bedtime drinks that I recommend to my patients to calm the body, protect the heart, and support deep, restorative sleep. Let's dive right in with No. 1. Warm almond milk, unsweetened. Now, I know what you're thinking. Milk. After all, we're told to avoid dairy when we have sensitive stomachs. That's true. And for many older adults, digesting regular cow's milk can become quite uncomfortable. However, there is an alternative, unsweetened almond milk. It's a fantastic source of magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium is a mineral known for relaxing muscles and supporting steady nerves. As we age, many of us don't get enough. In fact, studies show that nearly half of adults over 60 have low magnesium levels, which can lead to restlessness and difficulty falling asleep. Warm almond milk is not only hydrating, but it also helps your body regulate blood sugar levels, preventing those energy spikes or crashes that can disrupt sleep. Tryptophan, on the other hand, is an amino acid that acts like a building block for serotonin and melatonin, 2 key brain chemicals that regulate sleep. Serotonin, often called the happy hormone, lifts our mood and helps us feel calm and focused. Melatonin, meanwhile, is your body's internal sleep hormone that tells your brain it's time to rest. Just a small cup, about 120 to 150 milliliters, is enough. If you prefer, you can buy unsweetened almond milk in a carton and pour yourself a serving. For many of my patients, a warm cup before bed is like a soothing bedtime story for their bodies. Some enjoy it slightly warmed, which makes it even more relaxing. By the way, if you find this video helpful, please do us a favor, click the like button below and subscribe to our channel. This will ensure that more people get to see this important information and hopefully improve their health. Next, let's discuss a classic, chamomile tea. Now, You've probably heard about chamomile tea before, right? It's often recommended as a sleep aid. So what's the secret behind this fragrant herb? Well, chamomile contains a compound called apigenin. Recent studies show that apigenin acts on GABA receptors in the brain, promoting relaxation and sleepiness. It's particularly helpful for seniors who experience nighttime anxiety or find their minds racing when they should be sleeping. Many of my patients with sleep disorders or those who struggle with stress throughout the day find comfort in a warm cup of chamomile tea before bed. While it won't make you sleepy like a warm milk, it'll calm your nerves, allowing sleep to come more easily. Now, let me introduce you to a drink that might surprise you: warm coconut water. Yes, coconut water. Most of us think of it as a refreshing beverage for hot days, but did you know it's also great for a good night's sleep? Well, here's why. Coconut water is naturally high in potassium, and potassium is a key player in maintaining proper fluid balance in the body. Did you know that fluid retention can be a reason some individuals wake up frequently at night? By ensuring your body is well hydrated, coconut water helps reduce those nighttime bathroom breaks and allows you to sleep longer. It also contains magnesium, another mineral that aids in muscle relaxation and nerve function. And let's not forget about the subtle electrolyte balance that coconut water brings. Electrolytes like potassium and magnesium are crucial for stable heartbeat and overall relaxation. When balanced, they help your body avoid electrical misfires that could disrupt your sleep. For my patients who have trouble getting a full night's sleep due to frequent bathroom trips or mild muscle cramps, warm coconut water can be a game changer. I recommend it at a comfortable drinking temperature, since very hot liquids can cause discomfort in some individuals. Next up, let's talk about a golden drink with a golden glow: golden milk. Turmeric with black pepper. Turmeric, this vibrant yellow spice, is not just beautiful to look at. It holds some serious health benefits, especially when combined with a little black pepper. The active ingredient in turmeric, curcumin, becomes more absorbable with a pinch of black pepper, leading to better results. It's like a dynamic duo. Research suggests that curcumin's anti-inflammatory properties can help calm the body and promote relaxation. This is especially beneficial in lowering nighttime cortisol, the stress hormone that often interferes with sleep. Imagine this: you're sipping a warm drink that not only helps you sleep better, but also reduces inflammation in your body. It's a win-win, particularly for my patients dealing with joint pain or stiffness. This comforting beverage can bring relief, allowing for deeper, more restful sleep. And finally, let's explore a drink that's not just comforting, it's also nourishing: warm gelatin or light bone broth. Now you might wonder, gelatin, isn't that just for making desserts? Well, yes, it is. But it's also a hidden gem for better sleep. Gelatin is made from collagen, and collagen is like the building block for your bones, joints, and even your skin. As we age, our collagen production naturally decreases, which can lead to joint pain and stiffness. Consuming gelatin or bone broth can help replenish collagen stores, potentially reducing nighttime aches and pains. But that's not all. It's also rich in an amino acid called glycine. Glycine plays a role in calming the nervous system, promoting relaxation, and increasing slow-wave sleep, the deepest phase of rest when our bodies heal and rejuvenate. Picture this: you're winding down in the evening with a soothing drink that not only aids in better sleep, but also nourishes your joints and skin. It's like a luxurious self-care routine. I particularly recommend this for my patients with arthritis or brittle bones. They've seen remarkable improvements in their symptoms and sleep quality. Each of these drinks is gentle, natural, and affordably yet powerful enough to transform the quality of your sleep. Try one or two, see what works best for your body, and make it part of your nightly ritual. Remember, every night of good sleep is an investment in your brain, your heart, and your longevity. You deserve restful nights and energetic mornings. Before we part ways, I want to address something. Please remember, these bedtime drinks are not a replacement for your regular diet. They are meant to complement a balanced eating plan. Also, while these drinks are generally safe for most adults, it's essential to consider any allergies or dietary restrictions you may have. If you're unsure about incorporating any of these drinks into your routine, always consult with your healthcare provider. At the end of the day, finding the perfect bedtime drink is a personal journey. What works wonders for one person might not have the same effect on another. That's why I encourage you to experiment, listen to your body, and discover what helps you sleep better. Sweet dreams. And remember, you are never too old to set another goal or chase a new dream. Keep shining brightly, my friends. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep embracing life with joy.